panic mode?
Well, for me, the Detroit Lions don't need hope because they have belief, because they have evidence.
Okay.
The Chicago Bears have no evidence that they're in the right place. The Chicago Bears have no evidence that the Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams marriage will bear fruit. Now, what I do know is in seeing Caleb Williams and talking to Caleb Williams, he believes. I do know the people in the Chicago Bears building, they believe. Ben Johnson has a true and proven way to coach offense that we know works in the NFL. But when you start that game against the Minnesota Vikings in the way that the Chicago Bears started, when you're playing as efficiently as Caleb Williams is playing, you want to see that continue. But you want to see it continue when adversity hits, right? It's about we watched J.J. McCarthy and Kevin O'Connell in the face of adversity find their best selves. Now we need to see Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson do that. Caleb Williams is one of the most talented players we've seen coming out of college at that position in a long time. Now we need to see the professionalism. Now we need to see the execution. And we saw it early in that game, and then it started to fade. And then on the other side of the ball, now with Jaylon Johnson back, can you go out and get enough stops to provide yourself opportunities to win? And what sort of leader of men, what sort of delegator is Ben Johnson? And we have to find that out each and every week. The people in Detroit, they freaking know it. You heard what Dan Campbell said. We got to get back to.
Listen up, Bears fans. Did you hear what they just said? The Detroit Lions have evidence. They've proven it. But the Chicago Bears? The Chicago Bears haven't shown anything yet. And that's exactly where it hits home. Because we, the fans, we're tired of living off promises. We're tired of hearing the future is bright or just wait, it's coming. No! What we want to see is Caleb Williams taking that ball, facing adversity head on, and proving that he's not just a college phenom, but the new face of this franchise. And Ben Johnson, my man, it's your time now. Time to prove that this marriage with Caleb works, that your offensive system isn't just talk, but results on the field. Because what we want is evidence. We want wins, execution, professionalism. Belief is not enough anymore. Now is the moment for the Chicago Bears to prove to the entire NFL that this rebuild is not another empty dream. And let me tell you this, if Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson click, if this team plays with heart and fire, nobody is stopping the Chicago Bears. Bear down, Chicago! This is a turning point for the Chicago Bears. After dropping a heartbreaking 27-24 loss to the Minnesota Vikings in Week 1, plus watching key defensive pieces sidelined, the pressure's on. But this week, everything starts changing. This week offers the spark of something bigger, something that could shift the momentum for this season. Let's start with the most critical name, Jaylon Johnson. He's more than just a cornerback. He's Pro Bowl caliber. He's a matchup record. He's a guy offenses fear. And now he's anticipated to make his season debut in Week 2 against the Detroit Lions. After missing the opener with a groin injury and dealing with calf issues, Johnson was a full participant in practice this week. He's physically pushing through, getting up to speed in Dennis Allen's system, rehearing the game plan, moving in drills, building that confidence he's known for. That's huge. With Johnson back, the Bears secondary goes from vulnerable to dangerous. Now, don't get me wrong, the Lions are no joke. They have Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams stretching the field, tight end Sam Laporta, and a new face showing up in Isaac Taslala. Taslala is a rookie, drafted 70th overall, with the size, speed, and hands to create trouble. In Week 1, he caught his first NFL touchdown, a one-handed grab that'll be replayed on highlight reels. He was limited by illness and snaps, but the Lions are planning to give him more chances. He's a real threat. For Chicago, the challenge is massive. Stopping the run, containing explosive plays, limiting big games, avoiding mental errors, all while their offense continues to gel under Ben Johnson. The Week 1 mistakes, missed opportunities, timing, penalties, those cost dearly. But the return of Johnson brings more than just talent. It brings swagger, leadership, accountability. It forces the Lions to think twice. It gives the Bears a chance to disrupt rhythm. Defensive coordinator Dennis Allen now has more tools. He can assign Johnson to shadow St. Brown or Williams, can trust him to lock down one side of the field. The rest of the secondary must step up, but having your best cover guy back changes how opponents plan. It changes how the pass rush works when corners can take away options. It changes belief in the locker room. And for the Bears, belief has to grow into evidence. Offensively, Caleb Williams has shown flashes, touches of brilliance, leadership, but now those must become consistent. DJ Moore is healthy again, fully participating. There were route miscommunications in week 1, but with a full week of practice, sync between Moore and Williams can improve. The offense needs to capitalize on turnovers and defensive stops. When your defense holds, that's when momentum swings. Here's what makes this week special. The Bears have nearly all their chess pieces on the board. Johnson back, DJ Moore back to full participation. The game is in front of them. They're away in Detroit, challenging a division rival, but everything they've learned, every film session, every practice rep leads here. This is a moment where courage meets opportunity. This is a chance for them to show that last week was not who they are, that they are built for more than just effort. They are built for wins. They are built for fight, discipline, smart football. They are built to compete in the NFC North. In conclusion, the Chicago Bears are on the brink of something good. With Jaylon Johnson's return, they regain the best cover corner. With the offense settling in, they have strength on both sides of the ball. It won't be easy. Detroit has weapons. Taslala might surprise. But this Bears team has the chance to silence critics, to prove their rebuild isn't just talk, to turn belief into proof. I believe this game could be a defining one for Chicago this season. What do you think, Bears fans? Will they step up and deliver? If you believe this is the week the Bears show they belong, hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for all the Bear Down Report analysis. Bear down!